so many games to choose from. It's Donkey Kong Country. It was always going to be Donkey Kong Country. Oh, so nostalgic. Hey everyone, it's me, Socrateez. And today, we're going to be playing Donkey Kong Country on a new video set of Socrassociates, or should I say Socrassociate. I'm going to be the only one here today. So, since I get to choose the game, we're diving headfirst into the 1994 classic Donkey Kong Country. Fun story, this was my very first video game. Not in this form though, because you know this is the SNES Classic, but you get the idea. Anyways, thought it'd be fun to dive into this. Played this game about 1,000,000 times, so I'll probably screw up a lot now that I'm on camera doing this. Ugh. Anyways, hi, how are you? I feel like we never get this one time together. Well, let's start with this. Why are we doing Donkey Kong Country right now? I need the footage for an upcoming episode of Socrateez Thinks About It. So I figured, why not just go ahead and get the ball rolling and do a session of Donkey Kong Country. And you will probably not get a lot of good information out of this, because I'm just going to be barreling on through. Ha! Puns. Still got it. Speaking of which, some people have asked, and yes, we're still making Punographic. It's just taking us a little while to make videos. We all have like these different schedules that never line up, so we've learned that some of the easiest content we can make is just straight up video game content, because we can just quickly capture, sit down, play a video game, all that good stuff. And Socrateez Thinks About It is a good, easy way for me personally to kind of just do one big video, but it only takes me. So, whew, 3 lives. Anyways, I don't really know what to talk about. I don't have anybody to bounce off but you, lovely audience, who has no way of reciprocating their feelings to me. So I'm just gonna keep on rambling a little bit. Blew through that first stage, and as I said, I've played this game about 1,000,000 times. I'm not gonna be doing like any crazy speedrun stuff on this, but I probably will fly through this pretty quickly. For those of you who don't know, Donkey Kong Country was made by the wonderful folks over at Rare, which is a phrase you've probably heard said before if you've watched the Socrateez Thinks About Diddy Kong Racing video. Same people, same composer, which now gives me the good opportunity to tell you I forgot to even mention the composer in that video. David Wise is an incredible composer and deserves so much credit that I kind of didn't give him in that video, so we're throwing that out there. And I hope you don't mind, I'm kind of being a little rambly. We're really just kind of getting our footing on the whole thing, so this is actually our first Let's Play, and went, dang! This is our first Let's Play where we're going to actually capture the video footage just to see how that looks. I'd say when we do large group stuff like we did with the Super Mario Party Let's Play, we probably won't do video just because it's going to be such a big setup trying to get everybody together. It's easier to just quickly set up and go. Yeah, just gonna give some different things a shot. We're gonna experiment with a few things. We've actually tried a few different Let's Plays that haven't really amounted to much, unfortunately, because they just didn't turn out the way we wanted. Super Mario Party was kind of the first one that really like struck a chord and was the way we wanted it to be. Don't you die on me, audio. Don't you die. But yeah. So yeah, guess just to talk. Donkey Kong Country is one of my favorite video game series, and it just seems kind of fitting to do my first solo Let's Play with my first video game. I also got Jurassic Park as my first video game, but as anybody who has played the Super Nintendo Jurassic Park knows, that game sucks. Jurassic Park is amazing, though. I mean, that's like my favorite movie, which is why I got it as a child. But anyways, yeah, so between the two games, I much more played... Oh, that doesn't even make sense, does it? I played a lot more Donkey Kong Country than I ever did of Jurassic Park. Still super grateful that, you know, thought of me to get a game based on dinosaurs. I was a dinosaur kid, so it was super exciting to have it. Did not make it far before I realized that I had no idea what I was doing. And miraculously, as a 4-year-old child, managed to make Donkey Kong Country work for me, and is probably the reason I'm still playing video games today. If it had just been Jurassic Park, I doubt I would have even gotten that far into video games, to be honest. And here I am on YouTube, making Let's Plays for about 10 views a video. Check me out, Ma. I made it. So yeah, that's just me going on a little bit. I had a cup of coffee before I started this, so I promise I'll probably tone it down a little bit as I go through this. I'm going to wear down. I'm going to caffeine crash. But yeah. So what to talk about? Let's talk about this. The music in this stage, again, referencing the amazing David Wise, when composing, it's my understanding that he actually did the harder stages have much more relaxing music than the regular stages. And because everyone knows that underwater stages are the absolute worst, and some of the trickiest to navigate, this has some of the best music in the game. And this is probably one of the most iconic tracks from this game. Maybe you can hear it over me talking. I'll stop talking for a moment so you can listen to it. Too late. I done did it. Barrel Canyon? Canyon. That's a mouthful. Yes, and as you have probably noticed by now, I know where about every shortcut in this game is. And depending on whether I'm going for like 100% completion run or not, often just skip some levels entirely. And then I also wonder to myself as an adult how I figured this nonsense out as a child, because I did in fact beat this game when I was 4 years old. You know, just since we're talking about bragging camp and whatnot. Yeah. Go slightly up the middle, and then back down, you land back in the barrel. For any of you kids that are like, oh man, I want to get into Donkey Kong Country, there are like a million places you can go to play this game. One of them being, of course, this SNES Classic. Switch just launched their Super Nintendo service for like the online membership people. They haven't put this game on there, but it's only a matter of time before they put this game on there. You play this on 3DS. If you've got a Wii U, that ancient piece of machinery, you've got that. Go to Candies here and save. That is a very seductive monkey, and it makes me uncomfortable. Should make anybody uncomfortable. Ooh. Oh, where are we at? Beavers and nanners. Nanners everywhere. Oh, God. I took a hit. It's not like me. Boom. So yeah, so we made it through the first area. We're already doing great. Doing great on time. Like I said before, I've played this game enough that I kind of like to just speed run it anytime I play it now, but I'm kind of taking it slowly. Let you guys enjoy and give me some time for some one-on-one time together. And my audio wants to die on me again. Come back, audio. Okay, you're alive. I just don't want the audio dying on me. I've come this far. I'm on the internet. I can't afford to screw up. Everybody can see me. Hi, everyone. Yeah, so I guess we could let's talk about some stuff that's going on with the channel and whatnot. I'm not doing another update video like I did before, because if you go back and look at that video, it is already super outdated. So if you collect 3 of these animal tokens, you get thrown into a life-based minigame that is like the bane of any speedrunner's existence, is getting caught in this stupid pre-timed game to collect lives when your whole point is to just get through the game as fast as possible. They're still fun. You can collect for every 100 tokens you collect, you get a life, and then each one has a hidden ×2 giant token that you gotta find, then it'll double whatever score you have by the time you reach it. So it's fun to try to get as much as you can and then get up there. Typically, I can usually get up to about 300. Oh, no! Okay, we made it. So yeah, grabbing this thing gets you like double the tokens you got. Oh no. It's been so long since I've actually done one of these levels. What do you say, 6? Yes. Yeah, so for every 100 tokens you get an extra life. So that's 6 lives. We just made it to the second area, and they're at 36 lives. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, like let's talk channel stuff. So, like I mentioned before, we recently did a Let's Play session with everybody that's part of the Socrassociates team. We did the Super Mario Party Let's Play, where we played the 2-on-2 match on the Fruit Island map. And if you haven't checked that out, go take a look. Like, even just for the sake of like the criticism of it, we kind of want to know what we're doing that's, you know, people like, what we're doing that people don't like, maybe the editing style, like is there more editing we could do, maybe we do less editing. Oh, and right here, if you bounce around the barrel, there is a hidden down like below around the barrel is like a hidden secret exit that takes you to the end of the level. We're gonna skip that because you need to see me suck at some minecart. Yeah, so we did that and finally just finished getting those out here recently. But yeah, if you get a chance and you haven't seen that yet, go tell us what you think. I want to know. We'll do more stuff together as a group. This is just kind of a one-off thing, trying out some solo things. Whew, this is intense. It's a lot of ums. But yeah, we did that. We also have Socrateez Thinks About that we're working on. Like I said, this is actually capturing footage for an upcoming episode. Damn it. Upcoming episode, will not tell you what it is. It is not on Donkey Kong Country, but I needed the footage for it, so here we are. That makes me sad. Makes me so sad. Alley-oop. Here I am, like, bragging about how I've played this game a million times, and I can never seem to do this level very well. That's why I always take the shortcut at the beginning. Like, very rarely do I actually play this level. I just was like, you know what? Let's play it. Let's do it this time. Show what we got. Boom. Extra life. Some of these guys are like placed like very, very sadistically. Especially as you get towards the end, there's one right at the end that's just set there to get you. And I missed the end. Oh no. I mean, I guess, oh. Alright, I'm going to stop talking because I have got to stop sucking at this. For all you know, I'm going to edit this out and make it look like I did it all in one go. Don't underestimate my editing skills. I feel judged. I built myself up. Now watch myself fall down. I don't even care about getting that extra life. I just want to get through this level. Focus. Focus. That guy gets me every time. It's like he's got something against me. Okay. There's one guy up... Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. That guy. That guy is placed right at the end of the level just to get you. Just to get you. Nintendo was like, ooh, you know what would really make him suffer? I guess it would have been more rare. You keep recording. Don't you stop. Okay, through that now. So I promise I won't hold us up that much again. And let's start being humble and be like, I'm okay at Donkey Kong Country. Anyways, before I got so focused on that, we were talking about the channel stuff. Yeah, so if you go back and look at like my update thing, it's very dated because all these plans we laid out, these new shows we were going to do a bunch of different sketch comedy stuff. And I had all these plans, I had a bunch of stuff written, and it just didn't really pan out, unfortunately. Mostly just because everybody that's a part of this project, you know, Sam, Emily, Matt, everybody now works a lot more. Because, yes, streaming on, not streaming. We're not streaming yet. We're going to try streaming soon. Uploading videos to YouTube doesn't pay the bills. Not for us, at least. So everybody's kind of got a very extensive work schedule, and it's hard to get us all together to do the pornographic stuff anymore. Still gonna do it. Still have about 3 mostly finished episodes of pornographic, just missing a few sketches that I have written, and we need a larger crew of people to actually film. Oh. But we're getting there. God. Want a drinking game? Take a shot every time I say the word because I'm trying to get a train of thought. Choo choo. Woo. And woo woo. Nope. Not today. So yeah, in Donkey Kong Country, as long as you get into the bonus barrel, that's all that matters. There's one bonus level that is necessary that you beat it, but other than that. And then this level, if you immediately turn and run back that way, you completely bypass the level. Not a shortcut I usually take, especially if I'm going for 100%. But if you're just doing a straight old speed run of the game, yeah, you want to skip this one. Also worth noting, these things are terrifying. Not these things, but like these things. Like, look at them go. I mean, stop. No. Okay, we're going to go back and look at this. Look at this guy. That's the thing that nightmares are made of. But yeah, so you hit the little stop and go, you hit the go barrel to get them to stop so that you can get through. Otherwise, you can't beat them. I think in some of the later like remakes of this game, they ended up making it so you could like ground pound them. But yeah, not really. Dang it. Kind of makes it a little easy being able to do that, honestly. Yeah, because I can now, like, I'm at the point in my life where I can be like, yeah, well, back in my day, we ain't getting that frog. I'm not wasting any more time on those stupid bonuses. Because we're back to the point in I'm at the point in my life where I can be like, oh yeah, back in my day. Shoo. I feel so old. I'm not even that old. In your late 20s. God, am I in my late 20s? Is that how I say that now? I'll be 30 soon. At least that's how it feels. Alright, I should have taken a hit there. That's the one criticism I can really give Donkey Kong Country. Specifically the first one, but the later games are bad for it too. The hitboxes on the characters are really off. Like, sometimes you should get hit, sometimes you shouldn't get hit. That's the one thing. But then again, that's what you get with the magic of a 3D imaging, or whatever technique they use to create this pseudo, like, 3D graphics in this game, which were revolutionary for the time, and in my opinion, still hold up pretty well. Not everyone's opinion, but I have an opinion, and that's mine. And that's the way the news goes. So yeah, I say we get through this level, and we get ready for our next time. Alright. Again, if I like do weird specific things like, oh, I'm pushing this tire around, you should probably expect us to get to a goodie. There's a goodie. Rare. Like, Rare and Nintendo just have their name plastered all over the place on this game. Son of a bitch. This is the worst one. Remember that part where I was talking about water levels suck? I don't mind the water levels in most video game, or in this game. I mean, put me in front of a water level in a Zelda game and I'll take the waterboarding over the water level. But yeah, so this is like the worst of the Animal Buddy ones, because it's just not as satisfying. All the others have you like getting tons and tons of tokens, and it's so satisfying. You got like a few small sections you do that, so it's the least amount you can get unless somebody like immediately responds with a video of them getting every single one of these little token things. I know, like, challenging myself in like the espresso and the Rambi one to get all of, like, so many that I can get up to, like, 10 lives, but this one, I don't think I've ever gotten more than 6 lives, maybe. I'll take it. 6 lives, whatever. Ooh, I bet that picked up on the mic. Sorry to anybody listening, like, paying more attention to the audio part of this, but I just, like, kicked the table that the mic is on. This barrel is mine! I will not screw this up. Now these are fun. Trick is to stare directly down the middle. Don't focus on the balloon. You're not, if you follow the balloon, you get like crisscrossed and everything, but if you stare straight ahead down the middle of the screen, just keeping your focus on the center, you'll catch that last flash where the balloon last was. Those are really cool challenges, actually. I feel like I was supposed to use that for something, but maybe not. Snicks. Slippers, I believe is what they're called. Oh! What have I done? What did I do to deserve this? Sorry, I just looked into the camera and realized I'm slouching, and then when Emily goes back to watch this later, I'm going to get fussed at. Hi, Emily. I promise you I've been sitting up straight the whole time. Not even Emily. I'm pretty sure if, like, my mom or my grandma sees this. It's like, you're slouching. You were slouching that whole time. You know what? I'm just going to start the video from this point. Like, you won't even see any of this. It's only going to be the part where I sat up straight. And I continue to just sit up straighter. Oh. Gotta get him to the end of the stage. You can't get him past this. Or I can't, at least. And if I can't do it, then you know, somebody else probably can. All right, cool. So, well, we're gonna call it a day. When we come back, we're gonna do. Careful how I phrase this. We're going to play the boss fight, Necky's Nuts. It is rare, so I feel like that's meant to be an innuendo, a Nintendo innuendo. I hate myself sometimes, but hey, I'm out.